It smells so good.
Thank you. I got to get mad early, so I hope it still smells good a little bit.
They cooking up in there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice.
Have it just on standby. But the price is still killer for me.
Huh?
The price for it is still killer for me.
I got you.
$6.50? No,
Yeah.
$6 for a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Insanity. And only a regular burger only costs $5.50. It's outrageous. They
Yeah.
pay $6.
And they probably don't have $1.50 in the whole time. Who puts this on? Like, is there somebody in particular that puts it all together?
That one, I had no clue.
I'm just curious.
So who set up the whole Georgia border thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Is your mic good?
Yeah.
Check, 1, 2, 3. It's on now. Check, 1, 2, 3. Supposed to be at noon. Sounds great.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out this evening to this afternoon for the Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out this afternoon to the Florida and Georgia game, where
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Quick Cut Sports Network as we're coming to you live from Feltram Sports Park down here in Haines City as we welcome you to the 2024 Florida Georgia Showcase. Great crowd on hand as these young men have came together here at Feltram from across the Sunshine State and the state of Georgia. Anticipating a great matchup. Captains are on the field as we speak. For Georgia, captains are Elijah Coleman and Jaquarius Smith. And for Team Florida in the orange, captain is number 22, Gunnar Trout. A lot of players here in this game today have received offers from across the country. Everywhere from Weber to St. Augustine, UMass, Bowling Green, Akron, Bethune-Cookman, Eastern Kentucky University, Air Force, Morehouse, Bethel, LaGrange. Definitely have some athletes on the board today. And we're certainly anticipating a very good contest here. Both teams on their respective benches. Florida will be on the sideline nearest us here in the broadcast booth. Georgia across the way in the white uniforms. Folks still rolling in here to Feltram. Nice facility here to host this game. Also coming up on the 21st, we will have the underclassmen Florida Georgia Showcase. That'll also take place right here at Feltram Sports Park. Hope you tune in for that one as well. We certainly appreciate all of our loyal viewers. Officials on the field. And Georgia will receive the opening kick. Georgia will send Charles McNeil, number 14, and number 5, Elijah Bubba Tanner. And kicking off for Florida will be number 22, the captain, Gunnar Trout, out of Cocoa. What a great year the Cocoa Tigers had. And Trout, big part of that. Once again, Elijah Coleman back deep to receive. He will be joined by number 5, Bubba Tanner. Tanner 5'10", 170 out of Dalton. Coleman 5'9", 165. Both with tremendous speed and escapability. Looks like the officials are ready, team's ready, and we're ready to play a little football. Great opportunity for these young men to showcase their skills. One more chance to get some game film. Kick is going to be fielded at about the 10, coming to the near side. A little room to run. That'll be Elijah Coleman as he makes his way out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Good field position for Georgia to start the football game. Solid return. Now we will see the offensive unit for Team Georgia. It will be Elijah Coleman at the quarterback spot. Start this game off for Georgia. He will have trips to the high side. Single receiver nearest us. He'll have a single man in the backfield. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff coming near side. Room to run and power to boot. Lowers his shoulder. It looks like the indication may be signaling a hold here from the official on the near side. That's what at least it appears. And it will be. Adriel Hernandez, number 6, tailback. So we'll line it up and replay thanks to the holding penalty called on Georgia. Same formation. Hernandez in the backfield. Coleman in the shotgun. This time he's going to send it far side. Good throw, good catch. Nice play. Gets out across the 45 to about the 46, maybe the 47. Actually going to give him the 48 on that one, bringing up 2nd and 4. This time, trips to the near side. Fake handoff, avoids pressure. Nice move by Coleman. Fights his way forward, spinning for the first down into Florida territory. Nice run by Coleman. Jason Pitts Jr., the running back, got out there, helped with blocking to pick up the first down. Ball spotted at the 46 or 44-yard line, excuse me. Now they're going to drop it back to the 43. Receiver in motion. Coleman does well to avoid one tackle. Stayed on his feet. But they're going to say he is down. Loss of about 3 yards on the play. Maybe 2. I think they're going to give him the 46 on the spot. Coleman's super shifty. Second and 14. Receiver in motion. Left to right. Nice little pass over the top. Catch made. Positive yardage again down inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Christian Smith with the catch. 6'1", 225 out of East Side. He has an offer from Kentucky State University. And he makes his way off the field gingerly. Looks like he may have got rolled up on that right ankle. Pitts back in at the running back position. Single receiver near side. 3 up top. Charles McNeil, the wide receiver nearest us. Coleman escapes, pressures. He's going to revert back to this side, see if he can escape, and he cannot. Ball comes loose. It will stay with Georgia, but they take the loss all the way back to midfield. Coleman was on the run. Good pressure by the Florida defensive line. Force Coleman into a very uncomfortable situation. Whistles blow. Timeout is called. It'll be 4th and 17 after the timeout. We'll take a break. You're watching the Florida Georgia Showcase right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network here at Feltram Sports Park, Florida Georgia Showcase. Team Georgia with the football facing a 4th and 17 as we come out of the timeout. They are going to punt this one away. It was decision time. Landon McCoy out of Johnson County for Team Georgia will kick this one away. Back deep for Team Florida will be Malik Brown wearing 17, and I'll get you the other jersey number here in a moment. End over end kick hits the ground at about the 35. Picked up on the near side and wrapped up after a short return. Little extracurricular activity here in the backfield already. They're playing for real, folks. This is not a joke. Team Florida starts on the 33-yard line. Single player in the backfield. Nice throw up the near side. Catch made at the 40. Short game, but a great positive play to get things started. That's Shea DeVoe out of Santa Lucius for Team Florida at the quarterback position. He'll have two receivers split each way. Single man in the backfield once more. This one's going to be a handoff right up the middle, crossing the 40, wrapped up and brought down at the 45, and that's going to be enough to move the chains for Team Florida. Nice solid play right up the middle. That was Donovan Mangozo. .510 180, Nature Coast. Once again, two receivers each way for Shea DeVoe. DeVoe drops, quick one near side, another catch made. Aiden George with back-to-back catches. This one's going to get into Georgia territory at about the 48. I like it. Nothing crazy, simple. Move the football, both teams actually. So far, Florida's offensive line has prevented any real pressure for DeVoe. He's had time to operate both passes to his right side. Georgia looks like they might bring a little pressure, and they do. Here it is, DeVoe throwing off the back foot, and a penalty flag comes in on the near side. DeVoe pressured wildly that time. Great call by the Georgia defense, but it looks like this one is going to go the way of Team Florida. Pass interference against Georgia, first major penalty of the afternoon. So far, so good if you're looking for a competitive game with a little bit of offensive action. Clock now at 6:39 as they sort out the line of scrimmage after the pass interference call. DeVoe was lucky actually to even get that pass off, quite frankly. They brought 7. And they were coming fast, too. Donovan Mangozo back in the backfield. Pistol formation. 2 receivers each way for Florida this time. No motion. Handoff. And wrapped up and brought down for a 1-yard loss on the play. Georgia's coming. They're bringing it. Last 2 plays, I think they realized what an opportunity they might have to bring that pressure, and it has really affected the offense on back-to-back tries. 2nd and about 11 coming up. No score, first quarter. Mangozo in the backfield once more. Same formation. See if Georgia brings heat. They do from the left side. Pass over the top is over the outstretched hands of Mangozo out of the backfield. But, man, that pressure specifically coming from number 26. I'll get you a number here right in just a second. Well, I do not have a 26 on this roster. Georgia. Let's see. I'll check one more time. Don't have it now, but I will get it for you. Trust me. That is a great defensive play coming from that right side of the defense. Now it's 3rd and 11 after the incomplete pass. And they got him some movement here, and it is going to be a false start. They're going to say offense move first, and that's going to bring him back 5 more and make it a 3rd and 16. New player in the backfield, number 11 for Florida. Here's a quick pass play. Goes for about 3, maybe 4 yards, but still brings up 4th and long. That time Georgia elected not to bring as much pressure. And now we will see Gunnar Trout, the Cocoa product, come out onto the field. So punts both ways to start this contest. We're at 4 minutes and about 20 seconds and counting. But I'm telling you, the defensive pressure on the last few plays of that possession for Georgia defensively, they brought the heat and really made Florida uncomfortable. They clearly see an advantage or feel like they have one, and some adjustments will have to be made.
9 routes. It's 1 through 9. How freaking hard is that? It's not. They're coming in like that. I got 2 guys covering 3 guys in trips. It should be wide open. Just run. Sometimes you're the decoy. Get over it.
Georgia will field this one and bring it up the near side. And great tackle at the 30. He had some more yards to go. That was an excellent return by Mekhi Andrade. And now we have a little more extracurricular activity. These guys are extremely competitive. Don't think they aren't. So the Georgia offense comes back out on the field. Elijah Coleman back in at quarterback. 5'9", 165. Single man in the backfield. Trips to the top of the screen. Handoff is going to go to Hernandez. Fights his way forward. He'll gain about 4 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 33, let's say. I'm sorry? Georgia. Oh. What? How do you pronounce that? Okay. Also, if anybody is watching, number 11 for Florida is not on our roster either. Number 26 for Georgia, Mark Bulos. Excellent pressure on that play. On the last defensive possession for Georgia, he was unabated to the quarterback. Coleman fires far side, good catch, and an even better hit. Wow, Kenyon Stalker. My goodness. 5'9", he has been offered by Albany State. And that was a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Give credit to the catch, too, because he knew the defense was coming, still able to corral that one. Coleman drops back, tosses it out of the backfield. Catch made by Pitts, up the field, far side. Gets all the way across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Big play for a first down for Georgia. Pitts will remain in the backfield. 2 receivers each way for Coleman. Minute 20. And a moving clock here in the first quarter. Motion comes. Handoff near side. Space across the 50 and to the Florida 45. Caleb Joyner out of Turner County, offered by Air Force. 6'1", 170.
Watch that screen.
3 receivers, top of the screen again. Coleman does well to avoid the first wave of pressure, fights forward. Inside the 40, enough for the first down to about the 37-yard line. Once again, you see the escapability of Coleman.
Hey, Rep, you rep the game, don't coach. Just rep. Just rep. You missed that holding call just now. Hey, let's go, Florida.
First and 10, Georgia. Hernandez in the backfield. Coleman drops, pressured, rolls right. And he's going to be brought down before he can get the throw off, and flags come in late. Coleman was wrapped up and dealt with over on the far side. That will be a big penalty. Horse collar the call. Always dangerous. 15-yard penalty. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll switch ends, do it again. You're watching the Florida Georgia Showcase, no score. We'll be back with the second period right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network here from Feltram Sports Complex. No score here in the Florida Georgia Showcase. Georgia, however, on the move, and they've got a 1st and 10 thanks to a 15-yard horse collar tackle penalty that was called just moments ago to close out the first quarter. Hernandez in the backfield. Coleman in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way on this 1st and 10. Here's a little motion. Coleman keeps. Finds room up the middle. Gets inside the 15, 10, all the way down to about the 7-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal, Georgia. Both teams punted on their first possession of the contest, and now Georgia's put together a nice little drive. They were obviously assisted by a big mistake defensively by Team Florida. But here they go. 1st and goal. Coleman looks. Changes direction. Pushed out of the pocket. Now fires, and a great defensive play. Batted down at about the 5-yard line. Great play from Florida's number 24, Ortez Barabino. Heady play as Coleman had a wide receiver in the near corner of the end zone. Trying to throw to at the last moment as he got pushed out of the pocket. Heck of a play. 2nd and goal. Trips to the high side. Single receiver. Bottom of the screen. Hernandez in the backfield with Coleman. Motion. They fake it. Coleman's going to try it himself. Stiff arm, hesitates at the 10. He's going to get slung down for a loss of about 5 yards. As again, Florida brought pressure and chased him out of the pocket. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. Nope. Going to be a penalty. I didn't see the flag, but they're going to say it is against Georgia, and that's going to push them back outside the 15 to about the 17-yard line. Repeat 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and goal, but they're well outside the 15. Coleman will stand in the shotgun. He'll have Pitts in the backfield with him. 3 receivers up top once more. Single receiver near side. Does Florida bring pressure? A little bit. Coleman forced out of the pocket. A great defensive play by Team Florida. Cameron Swinton. 6'2", 215 out of Vanguard. He's been offered by Warner, Kaiser, Clark, holding several offers. And if that's any indication what he can do from his defensive position, he's going to be a good one. That time, Coleman just couldn't escape him. Pitts will stay in the backfield once more. Ortez Let's see. Nope. Ahmad Barbino lined up near side, and there's more pressure and another tackle for a loss. This one out back the 35, 36 yard line. Wow. Georgia had it first and goal at the 7. It is now 4th and goal from the 36. And that's going to put Georgia in a position where they're going to attempt a field goal, and this one's going to be a dandy. Ladies and gentlemen, if he hits this, it's 53 yards. Don't see that too often at the high school level. How about you, Coach? They're going to give it a go. And obviously with an all-star game, you don't have to really worry, but this kick is well short. Good attempt, though. Hey, they tried it from 53. That's pretty impressive in and of itself, actually. Braylon Dietrich, Toombs County. And now we will see the Florida offensive unit one more time. Georgia killed a good deal of clock with that drive that started back in the first quarter and brought us into the second. So Florida will have the football. It'll be Jaden Olafson, number 15, commanding the offense on this possession. 2 receivers near side. Pistol formation, single man in the backfield. 2 receivers each way. Olafson fakes the handoff, goes near side, and an outstanding tackle. Catch made under heavy duress. Makai Andrade, 5'10", 160 from Harrison with the stop. Catch made by Devin Catino. Nice grab considering he knew the defense was right there. Olafson in the shotgun. Looking, pressure comes, fires far side, good catch, good first move, but he slipped. Short gain. Ora Farlow, 5'8" from Winter Haven. He's also holding offers from St. Augustine, Edward Waters, Weber, and FMU. Third down at about 7. Another quick one right across the middle for Olafson. Great catch. And they're going to get the first down and more out across the 35 to about the 40-yard line. Nice grab by Malik Brown. And they're moving all over the place. It'll be a false start. That'll back Florida up 5. We'll try it again. The Timber Creek product there, 5'10", 170, Keith and Lampkins. Moved a little quick. Hey, listen, these teams, anytime you're in an all-star situation like this, obviously you're bringing a group of young men together that haven't been on the field as a unit very much at all. So you expect to see some penalties. Here's a delay of game against Florida. That's going to back them up more. Wow. That's first in a Walmart parking lot. That's what that is. That's a long way. First and 20. Back-to-back 5-yarders, false start, and then a delay. Forces Olafson into a tough spot here at the quarterback position. He'll have Donovan Mangozo in the backfield. Pass near side, great open play. Nice route by number 3. That's Winter Haven product, Ora Farlow. Ora Farlow, the 4th. Farlow has come up with a couple of nice catches here early. And Olafson has been on point. We haven't quite seen the same aggressive pressure out of that Georgia defensive front that we saw in the last possession. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't dial it up right here on 2nd and about 4. Looks like they are going to bring a little pressure. No, they drop back. Quick hitter, near side catch made it to 50. Into, and here's some punches thrown on the near side. Wow. You never want to see that. Especially early. Keith and Lampkins involved from Team Florida. And Makai Andrade. They both will head to the sidelines, cool off a little bit. So there's going to be some penalties. Coaching staff out there talking to the officials. More than likely it'll be offsetting. Both were involved at the same level. And sportsmanlike conduct. And the same thing goes against Florida. That will be offsetting. Line of scrimmage will remain at the 49 of Team Georgia. And it'll be 1st and 10. The chains in place here. Lead official still talking to both lines of scrimmage. And after all that, it's 1st and 10. Olafson still in the QB position. He rolls out of the pocket, throws over the top. Nice throw and a great route. An excellent move, and Team Florida's in striking distance just outside the red zone. Nice throw. Olafson's been absolutely on point. Malik Brown, we've called his name a few times this afternoon. He's made some big plays. None bigger than that one for Florida. Once again, neither team has put one in the end zone yet as we approach the 4-minute mark here in the second period, and we've got whistles and a timeout. We'll take a break with them. Stick around, more to come right here in the Florida Georgia Showcase. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in. Quick Cut Sports Network here at Feltram Sports Park. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Team Florida just at the cusp of the red zone. Handoff up the middle. And that one's going to go down to about the 11-yard line. Good, tough run there.
With the rushing yard from Florida.
Mangozo with the carry. Second and short. Olafson collects the low snap, hands off to Mangozo. He's got room up the middle, and that's going to be 6. Team Florida strikes first. That's coming back. Indication is holding against Florida. That will negate the 11-yard TD run. Mangozo will remain in the backfield. Olafson comes to the sideline, gets the call. They send 2 receivers each way. That backs it out to a second and about 12. Hard count. Flag. Movement. In the last Georgia possession, they had the ball first and goal at the 7 and ended up with a field goal attempt back out at about the 37-yard line this time, as Florida gets close and actually puts one in the end zone. Penalties have now moved it back outside the 25 to the 27. That'll bring up, looks like about a 2nd and 17. Mangozo stays in the backfield, 2 receivers. Split each way. See if Georgia brings some heat. This will be the time. And they are. Olafson rolls, fires over the top, has a man, and that's going to be caught. I think he did. What a grab. My goodness. Ora Farlow has come to play. Wow. What a throw by Olafson as he was trying to be ran out of the pocket. He puts one on a dime to Ora Farlow. What a catch. That was a 50-50 ball that Farlow just worked harder for. There is a flag. Indeed. Wow. Well, right now, if we had to pick a player of the game, it's got to be Ora Farlow. He's cemented himself in that category so far. A lot can change, a lot of football left, but man, what a weapon he has been. The last few opportunities he's seen the football thrown his way. Still no indication. And the flag is still there as the officials are at the line of scrimmage. Trout is setting up for the extra point opportunity. 6-0 the score. And the officials and coaches still talking. There's the whistle, and they're going to line up. Coco kicker Gunnar Trout. Gunnar Trout, plenty leg. That makes it 7-0 in favor of Team Florida. Minute 55 to play here in the first half. Finally have some points. Now, we'll see if Georgia can answer. In a limited amount of time, Florida will have the football coming out in the second half. That was a nice drive by Florida. Almost. I mean, really, they almost blew it with the penalties. But boy, did they respond. On that strike from Olafson to Farlow, that was a beauty. So Georgia's set to receive the kickoff. Coleman back deep for Georgia. Elijah Tanner also back. Kick is fielded near side. Great grab by Tanner. And he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Minimal gain. They'll have it 1st and 10. And it looks like about the 15-yard line. They'll have a minute 46 to operate before we hit the halftime break. We'll see if they stay with Coleman. They are. First couple of plays, he showed incredible escapability, but Florida made some defensive adjustments, and that pressure eventually caught up and has made Coleman rush out of the pocket. See if they bring any heat here. Pass complete, far side, big hit. But that'll go for about 7 yards. Nice first down pass play there from Coleman. Trips near side. Hernandez in the backfield. Coleman. And he is hit as he throws. Ball goes out of bounds. Excellent pressure. Kenny Israel with the big defensive play, number 57. Kinley Israel. Thank you, sir. That is a huge play defensively, especially considering time remaining here in the second quarter. Timeout. Georgia will take a quick break. Back with the final 45 seconds when we come back right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout. It'll be 3rd and about 4 for Georgia. Coleman and Pitt stand in the backfield. Single receiver up top. Trips near side. Coleman looking. Pressures. Hit as he throws. Listen, they have got to him on these last 2 possessions in a major way. They brought pressure every play.
Jeffrey Walls with the pressure.
Walls was the one bringing it that time. Jeffrey Walls. 5. Let's see. That'll force a punt. 37 seconds to play here in the first half. It's going to be returnable with good field position coming up the near side with blockers at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Florida. What a return. Wow, Malik Brown, he has come to play. He has answered for his defense. They held Georgia strong and set themselves up for an outstanding return. He had all kinds of daylight and blockers. He was not going to be denied. Malik Brown also has proven himself to be a player of the game candidate here in this first half. Trout will step on to attempt his second extra point to try to make it a 2-score lead going into the break. That was impressive. Almost like they caught Georgia completely off guard for some reason. Trout, kick is up and good. Our score, Florida 14, Georgia 0. 24 ticks remain here in the first half. Boy, a scoreless first quarter has turned into a Florida second quarter. What a return by Malik Brown. So now, it's Georgia's opportunity with a few seconds left. Kieran Dossie is back deep this time. Coleman was doing the return duties. He'll be joined by Elijah Tanner once again. Trout set to kick it away. End over end. Fielded right up the middle. And an excellent special teams play. I'm telling you, Florida's come to play. That's Kenyon Stockert out of Douglas. We called his name earlier. Offered by Albany State. Huge play. Oh, I was looking at the wrong roster. Jaquan Torrance. 5'10", 190. He holds offers from Eastern Kentucky and Temple University. Jaquan Torrance. great special teams play, young man. So Georgia back out on offense once more. Coleman with some work to do here in the waning moments of the first half. Coleman rolls, pressured, does all he can do, fires at the last moment, and it's going to be tipped and caught out near the 39. Clock rolling, and they're not going to be able to get another playoff. And that will be the end of the first half. Florida in control by 2 scores as we hit the break. We'll take a pause for halftime, come back in just a few minutes and bring you the second half here from the Florida Georgia Showcase. You're watching exclusively on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network as we are set to start the third quarter here from the Florida Georgia Showcase, Feltram Sports Park. Appreciate you tuning in. Florida will receive the kickoff to start the second half after putting 2 scores up in the last 8 minutes, or 5 minutes really, of the second quarter. It was a 0-0 contest at the break. Braylon Dietrich set to kick this one away for Georgia. See what Florida can do. Can they keep up that same momentum that they took into halftime? There's the whistle. We're ready to play. That was a really good kick from Dietrich. Forces the touchback. And it will be Shai DeVoe leading his troops on the field offensively. In that second quarter, Jaden Olafson came in at quarterback and led this Florida team on 2 scoring drives. Well, 1 scoring drive and 1 punt return for a score. Malik Brown ran the latest one in the pass play from Olafson to Ora Farlow. An absolutely beautiful pass was the result of touchdown on their first score. Here's DeVoe. 2 receivers each way. Single man in the backfield. Here's a quick throw, and that looked like it slipped out of the hand of DeVoe, hit the ground in front of his intended target. It'll be 2nd and 10. Same formation. Widely Jean-Francois in the backfield wearing number 1. DeVoe drops back and puts this one off target. Looking for Aiden George. George had a couple of early catches in this one for Team Florida. Now it's 3rd and 10 on this first possession for Florida of the second half. See if Georgia brings a little heat here. McCule Brock whistles. That's going to back Florida up 5. Third and 15. Ball spotted at the 15 now. DeVoe with Brock in the backfield. Looking, DeVoe across the middle, has a man caught. Aiden George. Uh-oh, loses the football, picked up by Georgia. Are they going to say he's down or not? Hard to say. Flag comes in late.
Great catch by Aiden George. But fumble on the play, recovered by Georgia.
It appears as though Georgia does recover the fumble. Tough break for Florida. That'll give Georgia excellent starting field position on their first drive here in the third period. Boy, things can change fast. Now Coleman, Elijah Coleman, back in at quarterback for Team Georgia. He'll be joined by Adriel Hernandez. So the penalty flag that came in late goes against Florida and moves the football all the way inside the 30 to the 29.
It's able to look at a new first and 10. And now we're placed in the Florida 30.
Excellent field position. Here's Coleman looking. Nice easy throw to the near side. Fighting forward inside the 20. Kenyon Stocker. Nice grab.
Stocker with the reception and a gain. We got a new first and 10.
Stocker again holding in that offer from Albany. Pass over the middle. Stocker with another grab. And that's going to be enough. Oh, no, it'll be second. Short gain, second and about 8. Tough grab right there by Stocker, right in the teeth of the defense. Hernandez in the backfield with Coleman once more. Motion this time. Handoff goes up the middle to Hernandez. Fights forward down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Gain of a couple.
Hernandez with a gain for Georgia.
Yeah.
Third and 5.
Third down and 5 coming up here. 2 receivers split each way for Coleman. Hernandez remains in the backfield. Movement up front, and that's going to go against Florida. Jumped early. No movement on the offensive line, and that gives Georgia a free 5 yards and a first and goal. Costly penalty there for Florida. Same formation. Stocker comes in motion. Handoff goes to Hernandez up the middle. He'll get down to maybe the 3, looks like. Second and goal. Two receivers each way once again. See if they go to Hernandez again. They do. Up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Adriel Hernandez with the score. Puts Georgia on the board. That was his drive, especially late. Hernandez caps it off with the score. It is now 14-6, extra point pending for Diedrich. Diedrich is lined up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Our score, Florida 15, Georgia 7. We'll take a quick break, back with more. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in, Quick Cut Sports Network. Georgia strikes. Yeah, Braylon Diedrich set to kick this one away. Nice leg. They're going to have an opportunity to return it. Changing direction up the middle. There's a big hit by Georgia special teams. Malik Brown able to bring it back out to, let's see where they're going to spot him, 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Florida. Now it's time for Florida to try to answer and push that lead back out. .738 on the clock. Here's Olafson back in. He had an incredible second quarter. Avoids pressure. Fights his way up the middle. Out to about the 27-yard line on the keeper. Olafson hands off. Jean-Francois gets that across the 30 to about the 33. That'll bring up 3rd and short. Olafson drops back, fires, ball hung up on him a little bit, but the catch is made anyway. I see you, Malik Brown. Nice job by Malik Brown to recognize that ball. Floated on him a little bit, goes up, makes the grab. 1st and 10, Florida. Olafson in the shotgun once more. He'll have two receivers each way. Georgia brings heat. Olafson escapes it. Fights his way forward for a small gain, maybe about a yard. 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Olafson directing his offense. He'll have trips to the near side. Keep an eye on number 3, Ora Farlow. He's been a hot target, at least in the first half, for Team Florida. High snap. Olafson does well to collect it. Throw it on the run, and there's Farlow. Lowers his head and fights his way inside the 30, down to the 25. Got a flag in the backfield.
That's a wrestling move.
Penalty does go against Florida. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. That's a big one. That'll bring him out almost to midfield. They had it at the 27, which would have been enough for a first down. Movement up front. And that's going to be a false start. That backs the line of scrimmage up back into Florida territory. This is equated to about a 30-yard change of down and distance. Olafson drops back, looks. Nice throw on the run to Farlow. Underthrew him a little bit. Catch was made. Didn't quite lead him enough. He had a bunch of room, too. That gets him back inside the 45 into Georgia territory. Boy, had he led him with that pass, he would have had all kinds of daylight. Two receivers each way. Olafson drops back, now fires one. And the catch is made on the run over on the far side. Brock with the catch. Fourth down at about 5, maybe 4. .250 and a running clock here in the third quarter. Here's Olafson again, fires, near side this time. Farlow spins away, cannot get past the second defender, but he is going to have enough for the first down. What a recovery by Team Florida to get themselves out of a 30-yard reversal thanks to penalties, and we've got another flag. No flag. They're going to wave it off. First down, Florida. Olafson will have Mangozo in the backfield. Olafson looks, fires, looking corner end zone. That's a catch and a touchdown. Oh my, what a grab. Malik Brown has been tremendous today. And that will bring Gunnar Trout on to attempt an extra point. What a response by Team Florida to answer the score from Georgia. Impressive. Olafson has been great. He's mobile enough to get himself out of trouble, and he's not afraid to throw on the run, that's for sure. What a performance.
We have Gunnar Trout with another field goal attempt.
Gunnar Trout on to attempt the PAT. He's perfect on the day. See if he can go 3 for 3 here. Wouldn't doubt it. He's got a great leg, up and good. Florida extends their lead again by 2 scores. It's 21-7. We'll take a break. Back in a moment right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in once again to the Quick Cut Sports Network here at Feltram Sports Complex. Haines City, Florida Georgia Showcase. And Florida led by 2 scores at the break. Georgia answered on their first possession of the third period. Florida gets the ball back, and it's the Olafson to Brown show. As Olafson has been absolutely tremendous. Not afraid to go downfield, and he has a couple of weapons in Nora Farlow and Malik Brown. Hey, they're utilizing what they have. Trout. Short kick fielded by Coleman on the far side. There's a block. Cuts it back up the middle and gets out across the 35 to the 36. That'll set up Georgia first and 10. Right at the 35 is where they're going to mark it. Coleman back in at quarterback. He'll be joined by Pitts this time. Jason Pitts Jr. Trips on the near side. Coleman rolling this way. Fires it. Dangerous. Good defense. Tipped away by Kenyon Stocker. Called his name a few times. They're going to line up, trips to the near side again. Last pass intended for Dobson. See what they do this time. He'll line up in the middle. Single receiver, top of the screen. Looking that way, firing that way. Coming back for it, cannot make the grab. No whistles, no flags. Intended target. Looks like Caleb Joyner. Great defense. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. They need to get to the 45-yard line. Handoff up the middle goes to Pitts. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped, short gain. That'll bring up 4th down, and that's going to force Georgia into a punting situation once again. Florida's made some excellent adjustments on the defensive side of the football and really caused some issues. They're going to go for it. Nice discipline there on defense by Team Florida. Didn't fall for it, and that'll force a timeout and a punt. We'll take a break. 21-7, Florida on top. Minute 6 to go here in the 3rd. We'll be back right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Back to action coming out of the timeout. (21-7). Florida with the lead, and they're going to get the football back. Georgia's set to punt it away. Number 17, Landon McCoy out of Johnson County. Set to kick it away for Team Georgia. And you definitely don't want to kick it to Malik Brown. And they're going to send it right up the middle. It's going to be cleanly fielded. Coming to the near side, a little bit of room, slipped up at the 45. Here's a return there by Brock. That'll set Team Florida up with decent field position just on the cusp of midfield. And it'll be Shia DeVoe back in quarterback for Team Florida. Flag is going to be assessed prior to first down. It's going to move the line of scrimmage back inside the 35 to the 34. Here we go. Under a minute to play. DeVoe is going to be wrapped up and dropped. Good pressure that time by the Georgia defensive line.
Isaiah Moorman with the sack from Georgia.
Number 15, Isaiah Moorman, 6'2", 225. Another Johnson County product with the great pressure. Here's DeVoe as Brock out of the backfield. Elects to go over the top. Has a man wide open, and that will be 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be introducing you to Malik Brown today. My goodness, what a throw and what a route. Malik Brown was untouched. 52-yard strike. Wow. Florida extends their lead 27-7. And that is the end of the third quarter. Right after this extra point attempt for Gunnar Trout. What a play. Malik Brown with the catch turns on the Jets. Nobody was going to catch him. That is for certain. What a performance by Team Florida.
And we got Gunnar Trout with the field goal extra point.
Here's the hold. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Our score, Florida 28, Georgia 7 into the third period. Stick around, fourth and final quarter coming up right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Florida strikes again, this time from 52 yards out on the pass from DeVoe to Malik Brown, the Summer High product. Malik Brown has been tremendous today. And this kick is going to sail out of bounds down the far sideline near the goal line. Yet another great answer by Team Florida. And now, Georgia will get an opportunity if they can answer. And we're going to line it up as if they're false start. They're going to re-kick it. So Gunnar Trout heads back out. He'll get the fourth quarter started with another kickoff. Coleman back deep to receive. He'll be joined by Kieran Dossie, 6'1", 190 out of Turner County. Has an offer from College of Cumberland. So here's Gunnar Trout once again. big leg, end over end. And it'll be fielded by Coleman inside the 5. He's going to try his hand at the far side. Has a couple of blockers. Gets out across the 30. Pushed out a play at about the 34. Decent return of about 24 yards. Decent field position. So now Coleman will come out and lead his troops on the field. He'll have 3 receivers to the near side. Single receiver, top of the screen. Coleman pressured again, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. He is not able to escape as easily as he did early in this contest. I think the pressure is kind of getting to him. He was being ran down. Kenley Israel with the pressure, 6'2", 215, holding offers from Bethune-Cookman and EWU. He's been active today from that defensive line position. Rushing off the end, applying a lot of pressure. And again, Coleman hit as he attempted to throw. And boy, they're just bringing the heat now. Wow. What a play. They're bringing him from all over the place now. And they've put him into a very difficult 3rd and long. They need the 45. Here's a heave as he throws. Coming back for the football. Falls incomplete, but penalty flags fly. That certainly helps make up some of that yardage. I believe that was Cameron Bivens on that last sack. Is that right, Cam? Yeah. So the call was pass interference against Florida. Is that what it is? 15 yards from the spot. So still puts him 3rd and long. Helped him out quite a bit, though. Much more manageable in terms of how that compared to the last down in distance. Coleman drops. Pressure comes again. This time he avoids it. Slings it across the middle. Great catch, great throw, but drops short of the first down. Nice tackle by Florida's number 21. Tanner picks up the catch. So that'll bring up 4th and short. This would be a huge conversion after the penalties pushed him back into a 2nd and forever. Coleman keeps, has the first down and more into Florida territory. Still on his feet, turning on the Jets, and that is going to be 6. My, oh my.
Coleman for the touchdown for Georgia.
How about 70 yards on that little scamper right there from Elijah Coleman? Nice response. It looked like he was really feeling the pressure there a few plays ago. Just didn't look like he had that movement that he showed in the first half, but clearly I was wrong. A heck of a run. That'll make it 28-13. Extra point pending for Braylon Dietrich. And we're at the 8:56 mark here in the fourth. Dietrich, perfect on the extra point. 28-14 our score. Stick around, more to come. Under 9 to play. You're watching the Florida Georgia Showcase on Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in. Quick Cut Sports Network, 28-14 our score. Team Florida leading Team Georgia. Georgia scores most recently thanks to the legs of Elijah Coleman. And here's a kick return that's going to come all the way out by Brock to the 35-yard line.
Great game for Florida.
So let's see. Will we see Olafson or perhaps Shai DeVoe? And it's going to be Olafson here in the fourth. And watch out top of the screen. Malik Brown is by himself. Also, Ora Farlow, who's been tremendous. He'll line up near side, bunch formation. Here's a pitch back, throw downfield, and almost picked off. Outstanding defensive effort that time, folks. Heck of an effort. That was impressive. Hayden George was the one that sent it downfield. But a better defensive play. Number 2, I've got Dale Bostic. Out of Douglas. Olafson, this time he's going to be wrapped up and dropped for a loss of about 7, maybe 6 yards. That's really the first time we've seen Olafson
For Georgia.
under pressure. Olafson drops back, has time, fires over the middle, and there's a flag coming in from the near side.
Intended receiver was Aiden George, but we have a
Hayden George, the intended target. Coverage by Joseph Myers. And he didn't like the call. He's got the feet tangled up there a little bit, looked like.
And it seems as though the call is going to be pass interference.
Ah, no flag, deflection.
Correction, flag deflected.
All right, so
And hit to the fourth down.
that'll bring up 4th down and about 6. They wave it off, saying the ball was tipped. And now we have a timeout called by Team Florida. We'll take a break. Back with more here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Both teams break the huddle. We're ready to play 4th down. And Team Florida has elected to punt. Gunnar Trout. Looks like Stocker is going to go back deep. Kenyon Stocker out of Douglas. About 7.5 to play here in regulation. Wow, that is a gorgeous punt, spiraling all the way back to the 15. Takes a Florida bounce. Georgia bounce, excuse me. They jump on it. What a punt. It's about a 60-yarder, folks. Pretty impressive. That'll give the football back to Team Georgia. They still trail by 2 scores. And there's by all intents and purposes, a pick. Are they going to give it to him? Still no indication, is there? It is. What a break for Team Florida.
set for you Walls from Florida.
So it'll be Florida back on offense thanks to the pick. And Shia DeVoe will head back into quarterback. It's been a nice little combo with DeVoe and Olafson behind center for Team Florida. They both have had great afternoons. Both have had excellent touchdown throws. I mean, you can't really ask for much more of a performance. And Georgia has had the advantage the last couple of times these teams have met, but Florida currently says it's our turn. DeVoe escapes, fires back of the end zone. Malik Brown with another score. My goodness gracious. Malik Brown has played outside his mind today. What a performance. Wow. Wow. The pick, the quick strike, one play. That's efficient. That is efficiency at its finest. And it is 34-14 with just over 7 minutes to play. Gunnar Trout back on to attempt the extra point. I bet he puts it over the fence, folks. He's going to put it in the parking lot. DeVoe to hold. Man, both of these teams, tip of the cap to them for responding in certain spots, but Florida has just had more answers offensively for Team Florida. Kick is good, our score, Florida 35, Georgia 14. Back with more right after this. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. And welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network and our coverage of the Florida Georgia Showcase. So far, Florida has made some statements. Georgia collects it middle of the field, but only able to manage the 31. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. It's been the Malik Brown show. He's caught passes from both Olafson and most recently Shia DeVoe that have been beauties. Also had a punt return for a score. He's literally done it in about every way you could imagine. 7 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Georgia's got a score here. Here's a quick hitter to the near side. Going to try to reverse it. And he's going to be bottled up and absolutely nowhere to go. That is the way it's been for the Florida defense. Anthony Roman in on the stop. Amongst a host of other Florida defensive linemen. Early in the game, Georgia was the one bringing the pressure, making life uncomfortable for the backfield of the Florida unit. But boy, have roles been reversed, especially here in the second half. Georgia just cannot get footing. They did score on their last possession, but they had to work for it. Here's Coleman, did it with his legs from about 70 yards. See if he can do it again. Fires last minute, has a man. Catch made by Hernandez. Hernandez with speed, but he's going to be bottled up, and now we have a little more pushing and shoving. Luckily, cooler heads prevail. That was a nice little throw off the run from Coleman. He's got a good arm. Third down and 10. It's more like 3rd and 11 based on where the sticks are, but here's a throw near side. Nice little lofted ball over the top. Out of play. Are they going to call it a catch? Yep, he got 1 foot. That's true. Outstanding catch on the near side by Kiera Dawsey. 6'1", 190, Turner County. Boy, and what a throw. Crowd thinks he was out of bounds. I don't have the replay up at the moment. Clock rolling, approaching 5 minutes to go. Here's Coleman. Pressure comes again. Escapes the pocket. He's on the run. He's going to get a few before he scampers out of play at about the 40-yard line. That makes it a very manageable 2nd and 5. Actually, they're going to say 2nd and 4, gain of 6. Coleman will have Hernandez in the backfield. Stacked receivers up top. 2 near side. Motion coming this way. It's a fake. Coleman on the keeper. He's hit and dropped to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down and 4. .4:15. Clock continues to roll. If Georgia, time is definitely not on their side as they trail 35-14. But they can score quick. They've shown that ability. Just can't turn the ball over. Here's a throw off the back foot up in the air. Coming back for it. No. No flags. No, there we go. Coming in way late. Kiera Dawsey. Nope, that was not Dawsey. My apologies. That was Caleb Joyner, also out of Turner County, holding an offer from Air Force. The intended target, 6'1", 170. Athletic wide receiver for sure. Always love to see kids that have offers from the military academies. I think that's just a special thing. It takes a special kid to go that direction. See, we got Turner County wide receivers on each side of the field. Coleman with Hernandez in the backfield. And now we have whistles. Timeout called by Team Florida. We'll take a break. Back with more right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in, Quick Cut Sports Network. Coleman with the football for Team Georgia, and he's going to be brought down to the backfield for a big loss. Florida has brought the heat on a regular basis. That's going to be Patrick Walker out of St. Petersburg, number 9 with the sack. And that'll push it back to second and about 12 maybe. No, sorry, second and a mile down to the 12-yard line. 3 minutes and counting. Hernandez motions out of the backfield. We got movement all over the place. That's going to be a false start. That'll back him up 5. Kieran Dossie is going to get hit with that one. Here's Coleman again. Has Hernandez in the flat. Now he throws to him, and he dropped it. Heard the steps coming. Waited just a little too long on that one. But he was under heavy pressure, so that was making life miserable for Coleman in the backfield as he tried to make his way to the near side. That's been the story defensively for Team Florida. They've come at him. Don't forget, coming up in a couple of weeks, 20th, right? 21st, we have the underclassmen showcase right here at Feltram Sports. So definitely tune in on the Quick Cut Sports Network for that one. Coleman with 3 receivers near side. Single receiver up top, see if they go that way. Pressure comes again. Somehow he escapes 2 defenders. Now he's going to take it on his feet and scampers out of play at about the 25-yard line, still well short of first down yardage. Boy, you talk about escaping. Now brings up 4th and about 14. Coleman will have Pitts in the backfield with him. Pitts out of Sprayberry. Coleman drops back, looks, and again the pressure comes. This time they're going to get him, and the ball comes out. They're going to say he's down. But that will be a turnover on downs, and Florida will get the football back. Too much pressure. Patrick Walker in there once more. Cameron Bivens. Just relentless, the pressure. It has indeed been Florida. Simon Jones, number 7 for Florida. Kenley Israel. They've just been strong as they can be. Jahari Gervin. And now Jaden Olafson comes back in with under 2 minutes to play. Two receivers split each way. Handoff out of the backfield from Jean-Francois. He's showing a little speed. Bounces off 3 tacklers. And he may go. No, brought down. Touchdown saving tackle. What a run by Jean-Francois. What an effort by number 26, Mark Bulos out of St. Francis. He has had 2 outstanding plays. That tops it all with the touchdown saving tackle, tracking him down from behind. That was outstanding effort. And now we have whistles and another timeout call. Minute 17 to play. Back in a moment right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network. Florida trying to close it out. Here's Olafson over the top, incomplete. They were trying to leak out a lineman there. Samad Jones, the intended target. He did have a little space, and obviously he's a big target at 6'5", 225. Why not? Right? He would have he'd been living the dream right there. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do it again. Olafson in the gun. Going to hand off to Jean-Francois. He has been solid on this drive. Gets down to close to the 5-yard line.
Come on, you're running up the score. Nick Saban.
They beat the hell out of Florida State. Let's give it back.
That's not even a fair fight. They didn't show up.
42 seconds and counting. That should just about do it. I figured they'd take a knee right here, but crazier things have happened. So they're going to have DeVoe and Olafson in the backfield. First time we've seen this look. Here's the snap, low. Fakes the handoff to DeVoe, and he's met and dropped, and that should just about do it. With less than 10 seconds to go, this one's going to be in the books. Team Florida, after a 0-0 first quarter, Florida runs away with it by a score of 35-14. What an entertaining game. Player of the game for us got to be Malik Brown for Team Florida. He was tremendous, number 17 out of Summer High, excuse me. Congratulations to all these young men on their accomplishment to make it into this game. We'll see you in a couple of weeks here for the underclassmen game. For Joey Blick on camera, from our producer, Brian Kells, I'm BA. Thanks so much for tuning in. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network.